Hello everyone, today we'll be testing out a lowland Sandslash, non-shadow, which got buffed with straight 5 pacing to drill run now, so it's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, let's see, in the first match we're leading Sandslash into Mightyena. Mightyena is not going to be able to deal significant damage like it normally could with Poison Fang, so it's forced to go for crunches here. We're going to shield this up because this is a CMP tie, and with this Ice Punch, we can grab a shield or get switch advantage. Turns out we're getting a shield advantage, which is fine by me, because now that Mightyena is low, we can come in with Altaria and try for a farm down. Not before we take significant damage from a crunch though, but it's fine, it only gets us down to around half health. Next, my opponent's going to come in with Tinkaton. That's fine because we have a lot of energy right now, and this huge energy lead is going to allow us to get to 2 flamethrowers which can knock out before they can get to a bulldoze and a Gigaton hammer. They switch into Diggersby though because they see that they can't win that matchup, and I switch into Azumarill. This is basically game over my opponent because Azumarill just has such a dominant matchup against Diggersby. Azumarill is going to be able to spam out those bubbles and Ice Beams, just dealing huge damage. As you can see, Ice Beam deals around half of their max HP, and Scorching Sand simply does not do that much against such a bulky Pokemon. Keep in mind that Azumarill is rank 5, so if you have a lower rank Azumarill, you might not be tanking those hits as well as I'm tanking them. But there we go. Ice Beam knocks out Diggersby. In comes Tinkaton. I send an Altaria combo play with a flamethrower, and bye-bye Tinkaton. Into the next match, leading Sandslash into Zapdos. Zapdos recently got buffed, getting access to low kick, and Zapdos is gonna be able to deal double super effective damage to my Sandslash. Meanwhile, I can only do single super effective, so I'm gonna pivot out into Azumarill. Azumarill is going to be spamming out those Ice Beams because they are super effective. We're not going to go for those Play Roughs because Play Rough simply is too slow. And Ice Beam already deals significant amounts of damage. They go for the close combat here. I'm predicting Brave Bird, and I do get the call right. This is because they're staying in, so I think they have something that might be able to get us really low or kill us. Misplay here. I should have farmed down. I could have farmed down, but it's fine. In comes Annihilate. We just go straight for the Play Rough. Do they shield the Play Rough? And no, they do not. And Annihilate dies. Fearow comes in, and basically they lose. Alright, Sandslash into Grumpig here, negative lead. We're going to grab some energy and switch out into Altaria, catching the Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch is going to be resisted by Altaria. What are they going to send in? It's a Fearow. Okay, this is fine. Fearow can output quite a lot of damage with Dropex, but Sky Attack is going to deal way more. I'm going to be going for the Sky Attack here. This will deal some significant damage and get them pretty low. From here, I think I can farm down. Yes, I can. What's coming back in is Grumpig, and we're going to send in Azumarill. Azumarill is going to force them to only throw Shadow Balls, and we can still absorb Shadow Balls pretty well. Keep in mind, Shadow Balls do cost more energy than Dynamic Punches. Dynamic Punches cost 45 energy, Shadow Balls cost 50. We're going to use Ice Beam here, and this will get them into farm down range. We're going to be able to tank a Shadow Ball pretty comfortably here. Rank 5 Azumarill just going to be tanking everything. In comes a Shadow Primate. We go for Play Rough, and actually, with that energy from the beginning of the match, Sandslash can actually win this matchup here because we are up a shield. We grab the first shield with the first Ice Punch. We are going to shield this Rage Fist, and then we're going to go for the CMP tie. Now, Sandslash is going to lose the CMP tie, but we can shield and we can knock out the Primate or get them pretty low, where probably 1 or 2 Powder Snows can knock out. 1 Powder Snow knocks out here. Grumpig just can't kill Sandslash here. And that's game win. Next match, we're going to be leading Alolan Sandslash into Tinkaton. Sandslash is going to be able to spam out those drill runs every single 10 turns or 5 seconds. These drill runs are going to get them very low, and Tinkaton, I don't think Gigaton Hammer is going to be able to kill or deal very significant damage to the point where they can farm down, but I'm going to shield anyway. I'm going to go for another drill run. I'm going to no shield this one because I'm saying Gigaton Hammer is not going to do that much, but they go for the Bulldoze bait. This is amazing as we can go for the drill run, grab their final shield, and we still have one shield and a lot of health remaining on our Sandslash. However, we're going to let this go, and they're going to be able to farm us down. I thought they were going to be able to farm us down, but no, because we can reach an Ice Punch. Now, I went for Ice Punch because in case they caught onto a flyer, I could have dealt some significant damage. They come in with Shadow Dragonite, and I come in with Azumarill. Azumarill can deal super effective damage with Ice Beam, but Dragonite can also deal super effective damage with Thunder Punches. What is in the bag? It's Goodra, and this game is over. Altaria is going to be able to tank those Aqua Tails and Thunder Punches really well, while also dealing quite a lot of Dragon Breath damage, enough to farm down the Goodra and get the Sky Attack on the Shadow Dragonite. Next match, we're going to be leading Sandslash into Togekiss. My opponent's going to pivot into Licky Licky. I'm going to send in Azumarill. Azumarill can tank those Shadow Balls really well, and those Body Slams, and those Rollouts, because my Azumarill is rank 5. We're going to go for the Play Rough spam here. Play Rough is going to get them down to right below half health, which is good because I think after the bubble damage, I can go for an Ice Beam and it will knock out. Licky Licky is going to be able to fire off the second Shadow Ball, which will get us down into a range where another Shadow Ball will kill. I'm going to shield this up, and I'm going to go for 2 more bubbles before going for the Ice Beam. I don't want to get hit by Body Slam because that will potentially get me into farm down range where Pokemon can snipe me down from the back. I'm not going to shield this up. I'm going to let Azumarill go here. And what I can do now is I'm going to go in Sandslash, and I'm going to farm them down. Sandslash is going to get 4 Powder Snows worth of energy, and in comes Dunsparce. Sandslash just has so much energy that this matchup is actually fine for us, because we also have equal amount of shields. So we're going to go for 1 more Powder Snow here. Ice Punch is going to get them down to probably around a quarter of their max HP. I can tank a Drill Run, so I will tank the Drill Run. I think I can go for 1 shield farm down here, so I will shield. Togekiss's Pex cannot farm me down, cannot snipe me down before I reach the double Ice Punch. Ice Punch number 1 gets the shield, and Ice Punch number 2 should get them down to around 1/3 of their max HP. And from that point on, I think Altaria can clean this game up. In conclusion, Sandslash has definitely benefited from this buff to Drill Run. Straight 5 pacing allows it to win against some matchups like Stunfisk, and also allows it to have more flexibility. It's also spammy. 10 turns to 72 power move and a 70 power move coverage move is amazing. It has charge move pressure and fast move pressure with strong Powder Snows. However, it does suffer from the 2 times fighting and fire weaknesses and a ground weakness, but it still has a lot of resistances, especially 2 times resistances with ice and poison. I think this is a Pokemon you should definitely try out. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.